The next item in this series where I try to open one of every Star Wars CCG sealed product is the Second Anthology. This was, as the name suggests, the second of three different products Decipher did, where they kind of did a review of recently released sealed products. So in this one we're going to find a bunch of Premier Unlimited expansions, eight booster packs actually, so we'll open a couple of those. Some Dagobah and Cloud City. The previous one had some Premier, A New Hope, and Hoth. So these are the next two sets, plus some preview cards and a complete card list. So I remember the first anthology, I thought that one had a card list. Turns out that was actually rules supplements. So one of the reasons I decided to open this one is because the end looks got torn away a little bit, but if you saw my original first anthology video, we found out as we went that that was actually previously opened. So this one doesn't look like the hole is nearly big enough to do that with, but we'll see if this is fully intact. I'm confident it will be, but not as confident as I was the first time I did that video with the first anthology. So shrink wrap here is pretty brittle, thin and brittle, so it comes off nice and easy. Okay. And then I kind of like this perforated sleeve on here. Looks like they didn't get all the perforations, so there's one, but it looks nice. And that golden color is pretty neat too. I am partial just a bit to the third anthology, and you'll see that in my next video in this series, but that's especially when it's in real nice shape, that golden color is very nifty. Okay. So starting out, we got our complete card list. And okay, so we got a list of the products in the middle here. That's kind of neat, the major products. Some really nice photos of these. And okay, so then it looks like that was in the middle of the light side and the dark side cards. So here's all the light side cards, and they sure did break them down by character weapon, starship vehicle weapon, also all sorts of different kinds of weapons. So that's an interesting breakdown. I kind of simplify things more just by the basic card types. So character, effect, interrupt, that's how I break things down when I sort. But man, they really did go into every little subtype there too. And some neat pictures in here as well. Leia being held by, I believe that's the actor who plays Boba Fett, kind of playing somebody else. So a neat little booklet there too, just like the first anthology had. Okay, so here's the pack of preview cards, and since these cards are fixed, it's the same 6 in all of them, I figured instead of opening up the pack, I would just show which ones are in there. So yeah, I think the one on top in that backpack happened to be rapid deployment, so allows you to deploy guys pretty fast. Makes sense according to the name. This is her first appearance, the leader of the Alliance, and she's got some pretty good text for non-unique characters. First appearance of a Star Cruiser, so it makes sense to have these two as preview cards. This one was interesting. I always thought that this was first anthology, and in talking about it now on video, I almost have a second thought that it is, but for whatever reason, this card was in second anthology. And if anyone can double check me on that, I'd appreciate it, but I'm pretty sure I got that right. I just thought it was strange that a special edition card would be a preview card, even though the rest of them would be from Death Star 2 and Endor. But yeah, for whatever reason, that one snuck in there. But it's pretty cool. It's not really a main character, but it is a creature. So those are the preview cards. And in the middle here we have this is where we have our, yep, there we go. So our Dagobah and Cloud City. Those got wedged in there pretty good. So not the prettiest looking packs. And over here must be 4 of each. So we got 4 Premier. Okay, I'll probably open that bottom one. And over here, we also got 4 Premier. So I'll open both bottom ones. The cards feel nice and flat and even, but it's the wrappers that got bent up. Those are just a bit too ugly for me to want to sell. Okay, so I'll open a couple packs of Premier, And one of each pack of Cloud City and Dagobah. We'll go with this Cloud City and whichever Dagobah's uglier. They're both, they both ain't lookers. But, okay. That one's oh, I think they almost folded this one backwards. That's kind of neat. I have seen this before on other packs where the seam is kind of folded the wrong way. So they, I don't know how easy that is to see depending on the angle I can get. But you can see the View Decipher's website. And maybe in the, well, let's see. So this one, that's more what it should have looked like. Something a little bit like that. So that's pretty neat. Heck, I might not want to open any Dagobah because this is, some people consider this an oddity, I suppose. I haven't seen this very much. Maybe I'll just open an extra pack of Premier then. So we'll toss one of these guys back in the mix. All right. In a later video, I'll be opening some Dagobah. But we'll get 4 packs out of it. Why not? Trying to remember what other set I saw that for, where it was just folded over the wrong way. Got a little bit excited. I thought that was a Luke because it's in the same room that you see Luke in, but that wouldn't make any sense for a Luke to be the first card. The rare would be the 5th card. So this is our rare. Could be a Luke. It's a light side card. Who knows? Okay, so Imperial Barrier and Stormtrooper getting the basics down here. I always thought Timer Mines were cool. It was hard to get them to work for the dark side, but the light side every now and then, by being able to retrieve them and putting mining droids down, I could make things pretty annoying for the dark side trying to set up on land. Okay. Oh, our rare is going to be a red card. Ouch. Thank the maker. So that's one of those cards that I have more of than I know what to do with, but hey, that's the risk you run when you open a pack. Okay, we'll try this white border Premier now. Oof, that one opened pretty easy. Okay, it's a dark side card this time as our rare. Light side Timer Mine. Those systems are always nice. I just love how they did the pictures for the systems. Very good looking cards. Another Stormtrooper. Oops, I already gave away our last card too, but maybe you didn't see it. Okay, there's a pretty good uncommon to get. And Tactical Recall. Ouch. So that's another rare too. Another card that I have piles and piles of. Alright, here's the last pack we'll open. For White Border Premier, I should say. Oh, gonna put the rare to the end. I've gone 2 packs and no Cantina, so I think I'm due. We'll see what happens though. Maybe that sounds a bit pessimistic, but very useful common card. A nice High Destiny for levitation attack decks. Another Imperial Barrier. Okay, Luke's Land Speeder. That's a good uncommon to get. Guess I forgot this was an uncommon. And it does have a pretty interesting text. A character at adjacent site you control may add its power to battle to holocam sites. So you got somebody with high power, being able to use him, that might be something you can take advantage of a little bit. Okay, and our rare is a red card. Kessel Run, I'm thinking? It is a Kessel Run. Okay. So 3 rare 2s in a row. That's pretty rough. Of course, when I got a rare one in my single New Hope pack I opened, I guess that almost evens it out. But here's Cloud City. So this was a much later set. There was a New Hope, Hoth, and Dagobah in between Premier and Cloud City. I don't have too many Cloud City wrappers left because I don't open it very often because I already have so many Cloud City cards. But hey, starting off with a neat one. I like this card. Okay, so we got Dark Strike, being able to add a lightsaber weapon, Destiny. And Cloud City cards do look pretty good with that, always that sort of sunset type view. Our rare is going to be our last card in Cloud City. That's how they usually run. I love the mechanics on this guy, actually. So he deploys for 0. He's power +2 when you initiate a battle, but the opponent can bribe him not to participate. So an interesting little mechanic there, kind of conceptually getting some corruption of how corrupt some of the guards on Cloud City were into the game. So I thought that was a good idea. Thought that would be a neat thing to do with the guy from Solo that kind of took Han under his wing. The guy Woody Harrelson played, I can't remember his name. Okay, our rare card is a red card. It's an interrupt, we'll find Han. Okay, so kind of a rough round of boosters there. But it was interesting to see what was in a second anthology. I did like at least the pictures in our little book here. So might as well look at the dark side ones. Okay, so we got Boba Fett there. Tarkin. And I just kind of like how the colors they did with these. Oh, that's Bib Fortuna. He's pretty, okay, that's a better angle to see. That yellow is so pale it's hard to see. And then closing off with a nice image of Darth Vader. So, that's a pretty neat book. I don't know if I might have one, but I don't know if I've flipped through it before. But it's pretty interesting, and this is definitely the best condition one I have if I do have another one. So that was the second anthology. The next video is going to be of the third anthology, which is one that I've actually opened before. I bought a couple from a local gaming store. So I hope you join me for that one. It's been a long time since I've been able to open one, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. Thanks for watching.